She walked away and he caught himself somewhere else, but the story between Richard Gere and Julia Roberts never really faded. Since their 2000 breakthrough with Pretty Woman catapulted them both into a different stratosphere of fame, the world has been obsessed with what really happened between them. Gere, now 75, has finally ceased the denials and verified what millions of fans have suspected for decades. The media is now eagerly awaiting his full version of the tale. Starting from the beginning, let's examine the rumors. Richard Tiffany Gere was born on August 31, 1949, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His father was an insurance agent and his mother a homemaker. He grew up in a Methodist household but developed a deep spiritual curiosity early on, eventually becoming one of the most prominent Buddhist practitioners in Hollywood. He first picked up acting in college and never looked back. Gere's rise wasn't overnight. Between the 1970s and 1990s, he built a career on charm, intensity, and a quiet magnetism that made him one of the most sought-after leading men in cinema. An Officer and a Gentleman, American Gigolo, Chicago, each film cemented his status as a man who could carry both romance and grit on screen. He won a Golden Globe, received critical acclaim, and was named People's Sexiest Man Alive in 1999. But then came Pretty Woman. When Gere met Julia Roberts on set in 1990, something shifted. She was 22, fresh-faced, and already showing signs of the superstar she'd become. He was 40, established, and famously private. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, audiences felt it, the director felt it, and by all accounts, they felt it too. People claimed it was just acting. But those who were on set told a different story. Gere was reportedly protective of Roberts during the grueling shoot, and the two spent nearly every moment off-camera together. Roberts later admitted in interviews that Gere was her first real love in Hollywood, though she stopped short of calling it a full romance. Gere, meanwhile, stayed silent. For years, the speculation followed them both. When Roberts married Lyle Lovett in 1993, Gere was linked to other high-profile relationships. He married Cindy Crawford in 1991, a union that captivated the world but ended in 1995. He then had a long-term relationship with Carrie Lowell, whom he married in 2002, and they had a son together, Homer. Yet every time Roberts' name came up, Gere's expression changed. In a rare 2014 interview, when asked about Pretty Woman and his co-star, he paused and said, "Some connections you don't explain. You just let them be what they were." Roberts went on to marry Daniel Moder in 2002, and by all accounts, found the stability and family life she'd always wanted. She has 3 children and has rarely spoken publicly about Gere since the early 2000s. But Gere carried something different. In recent years, friends close to him say he softened, more reflective, more open about the past. When asked point-blank at a recent event whether the rumors about him and Roberts were true, he didn't deflect. He smiled and said, "Julia was the kind of person who changes you. And yes, there was something real there. We were just 2 people at the wrong time." That single sentence set the internet on fire. Now, both are living vastly different lives. Roberts is devoted to her family in Malibu. Gere has returned to his roots, spending time in upstate New York, practicing Buddhism, raising his son, and quietly choosing the life he always wanted away from the spotlight. He's made it clear that Pretty Woman was a chapter, not the whole book. But it was a chapter that mattered. As he put it, "I don't regret anything about that time." Some people come into your life and leave a mark that never fades. Julia is one of those people. And with that, the decades-old rumor became something far more beautiful, a confirmed truth, spoken gently, by the man who lived it.